Star vs. the Forces of Evil is the property of Disney, Darren Nefsey, and all respective owners. Any and all images have been used for the sole purpose of critique or parody and as such are protected under fair use. Please support the official release.
Hey, how are you? I'm SliceofOtaku, and it's been a while, but I want to talk about Star vs. the Forces of Evil.
Surprise!
Namely Toffee and his current whereabouts. Now, you may be confused and wondering what I'm talking about. After all, we saw him in the season 2 finale, didn't we? Well, sort of. Right now, Toffee is controlling Ludo's body, using it as a vessel, growing stronger by absorbing the magic within others. But what's peculiar about this possession is it can be turned off at Toffee's will. At the end of the episode The Hard Way, Toffee totally takes control of Ludo for the first time. This is a result of Ludo opening Eclipse's chapter within the Book of Spells. Here, Toffee utilizes Ludo's body to have a conversation with Glossaric, which leads to certain events we're still in the dark about, unfortunately. But after these events, Glossaric is gone and Ludo has absolutely no recollection of being controlled. Also, there's no denying this isn't Toffee speaking, considering Ludo's reaction to Moon speaking about his little brother Dennis. Toffee's a pretty good actor, but not that good. The point I'm trying to make is that this possession seems to be more like a phone call or even picking up a controller to play a video game for Toffee. He is capable of overriding Ludo's consciousness at will, so where is he otherwise? Where was he prior to controlling Ludo? Because remember, he managed to communicate with Ludo before via the wand. And I'm sure this must have led many to believe Toffee was within Ludo's wand. Well, I disagree. I believe Toffee is currently one with magic itself.
What?
With the season 1 finale, Toffee convinced Star to use the Whisper spell on her wand. At the time, it seemed like his intentions were to simply destroy the wand, but his later actions say otherwise. This was only the beginning of his master plan. Where Star fled to safety from the explosion given off by the wand, Toffee stood before it from point blank range with a smile. Since then, we've witnessed a number of magical anomalies, otherwise known as the Fritz.
Something somewhere is sapping the power of magic from the universe.
Now, doesn't that seem rather familiar? Another notable issue with magic that has arisen since these events has been with Star. Before this incident, she had never perpetrated dark magic, and I suppose this can be attributed to the current status of her wand being considered broken, but I think it's deeper than that. Now, Star's wand was at one point considered contaminated by Glossaric, which is why she went into it and removed Toffee's severed finger, but that didn't solve her dark magic issue at all. You may have noticed that when in the possession of others, Star's wand will alter its appearance, sort of bending itself to the will and desires of its new user. And considering the wand is a sort of instrument of magic, I feel as though magic is neither inherently good nor inherently evil. It all just depends on a user's mentality. By becoming one with magic itself, it's possible Toffee may have contaminated it like he did to Star's wand. What all this means is Toffee is not only powerful, he is power itself. Let's say they somehow defeat Ludo, who is being controlled by Toffee, which is highly unlikely at this point considering how busted overpowered he is, but for argument's sake, let's say they do. Toffee is still not done. It'll take a whole lot more than that to keep him down, and that's terrifying, but also thrilling. In my opinion, the best villains and overall just the most intelligent characters in fiction always have plenty of contingency plans should certain things not work out for them, and I'm hoping this is the case with Toffee. I quickly also want to bring up the strange green hole in the sky displayed in the episode Crystal Clear. It's actually not spoken on for very long, but I have a feeling it's very important and somehow factors into all of this. And actually, when Toffee first possessed Ludo, his eyes become green and white, resembling this hole. But what do you guys think about this theory? Do you agree that Toffee has become one with magic, or do you believe something else entirely? Let me know in the comments, and if you want to see more Star vs videos like this, leave a like so I know you're enjoying it, because I have a bunch of other theories ready to go. Share this video with any Toffee fans you know, and have an awesome day. I love you.